Hey guys, welcome to day 2 of our CES coverage. My name's Chris, you're watching Bytesector. Let's get started. So let's start out with the big news. Intel has finally announced a roadmap for 10 nanometer chips. It's coming in 2019 apparently. We can start with Ice Lake for the mobile computing platform based on a new Sunny Cove architecture. Cascade Lake for the server platforms already shipping to major large data center customers. Lakefield, which is a 3D stacked processor architecture where you can stack a GPU on top of a CPU and an AI inference chip on top of a GPU, just to keep things toasty in the winter. We saw Project Athena, which is a new Intel-based Ultrabook program aimed at integrating AI and 5G. We saw DL Boost, which is something you'll find in the new Cascade Lake Xeons, which provides up to a 5 times boost in AI inference over GPUs, although Intel wasn't specific as to which GPUs those are. We also saw, lastly, Intel Nirvana, a neural network processor used for inference tasks. Intel and Comcast also announced a new deal to deliver 10 gigabit internet to consumers in their homes. And also Wi-Fi 6. This is going to hopefully spark a new generation of 10 gigabit networking home equipment, thankfully. Can't tell you how long I've been waiting to see 10 gigabit start to make its way into mainstream. Razer was in the news a lot today, as were a number of other hardware vendors, but Razer specifically right now. First, we got a glimpse of their HyperSense ecosystem, which promises to power a whole generation of haptic feedback peripherals for the gaming experience. Everything from oral to actual touch feedback. We see the Razer Chroma program now supports Amazon Alexa, enabling compatibility with millions of gaming peripherals. And lastly, the Designed by Razer case program, whereas partners such as Lian Li can partner up with Razer, and Razer will design a case, and Lian Li is the one who produces and sells the case. The first one is the Tomahawk. It looks interesting. Gonna have to wait and see how it plays out practically. In a less consumer but still very interesting AI announcement, a company named Lite-on announced an AI-powered street light and traffic light. These are designed to use AI on the fly to adjust traffic lights and street lights to alleviate congestion in major cities and do it all in real time. Sounds great. Sounds almost too good to be true as a commuter. We'll see if it actually plays out properly. HTC popped back into the VR scene with more VR gear. This year, improving on their eye tracking technology. We got a teaser with the Vive Cosmos, which is a wireless headset, integrated eye tracking technology, and it's designed to connect to mobile devices without an adapter, which is a difference from previous generations. We also saw HTC show off the Vive Pro Eye, which is presumably a wired VR headset, again with eye tracking technology, which is designed to replace the need for handheld remote controls while you're in the VR experience. HTC has been working on this eye tracking technology with a company called 7inventsum, and they've been working together as VR partners since 2015. 7inventsum, not willing to limit their prospects with just HTC, have also teamed up with another company to introduce the Pimax 8K VR headsets. It's being dubbed VR 2.0. Basically, you're going to get a 4K display for each eye, which is leaps and bounds higher quality than what we've seen from Oculus and HTC already. Yubico, the maker of multi-factor authentication tokens, has announced that they are releasing a new YubiKey which will support the Lightning connector. This is excellent for iPad and iPhone users who are looking to use multi-factor authentication on their mobile devices and just haven't been able to find the right solution yet. Yesterday, popular TV maker TCL announced their entrance into the 8K market alongside the big stalwarts like Sony and Samsung and LG. They've got a whole range of TVs coming. They're introducing quantum dot technology in their TVs, in their 8K displays, which suggests that their panels are coming out of Samsung's manufacturing facilities. Anker, a company best known for its power banks, released a new car gadget that is a little, adapter that plugs into your cigarette lighter and gives you the power of Google Assistant through your car stereo without having to have Android Auto built into the car. It uses Bluetooth to connect to your phone to perform all of those connected queries, but they apparently had an Alexa device similar to this last year that didn't turn out so well, so we'll have to see if the implementation of the Google Assistant is much better. Dell announced their Alienware Area 51M laptop. It's a beast of a gaming laptop packed with an RTX 2080, but possibly the most interesting feature of this laptop is it looks like the graphics card is modular, which would allow you to potentially upgrade to an RTX 3080 in the future when it comes out. I would love to see this technology roll out to other Dell laptops and other manufacturers' laptops. Thermaltake had a bunch of announcements today. First, they announced their entry into the memory market. That's right, they are announcing that they have released a DDR4 memory kit that comes pre-liquid cooled, or at least comes with the water blocks on it for liquid cooling. It's called the Water RAM RGB. It's for DDR4 3200 memory modules with latencies of CL16, RGB lighting as you'd expect, and two inlets. Well, an inlet and an outlet, for the water cooling system to connect up. They also announced the Pacific R1 Plus DDR4 memory lighting kit, which allows you to add RGB lighting to any DDR4 module or modules. It's a set of 4 LED strips. You don't need modules installed into the slots to add the lighting to them. And so that means you could have one DDR4 module installed, but it's going to look to anyone who glances into your case like you've got 4 RGB modules, in case you didn't have enough RGB goodness in your life. And lastly, we saw the introduction of a new power supply called the Smart BX1 and the Smart BX1 RGB. They sport power ratings between 450 and 750 watts. Looks like it's an entry-level or value market power supply. IoT device maker Withings, from previously, well, I don't know if it's previously Nokia, but Withings has announced their Move ECG watch, which is a smartwatch that performs an ECG on you every 20 minutes, giving you pretty much real-time ECG information 24/7 on your wrist. We also saw the launch of the BPM Core from Withings, which is a beefier version of their BPM or blood pressure monitor. The BPM Core gives you ECG testing and will do a full mock-up of your heart's health in 90 seconds whenever you strap it onto your arm. ASUS showed off an RTX 2080 Ti with a triple slot cooler. Ooh, nothing big there, except it comes with a cooler called the Infinity Loop cooler, which is really cool because in a triple height cooler, it includes 2 fans, a radiator, pump, water block, and essentially a closed loop liquid cooling system on the card. Very interested to see where this goes. Definitely a cool concept. It's an ROG card. I'm sure that you're going to start to see this Infinity Loop cooler or variants of it appear on other ROG ASUS cards. Chinese company Royole showed off a working foldable display mobile phone at CES this year. You can use it as a tablet, you can use it as a mobile phone, depends on how you fold it. It comes with a 7.8-inch display on it. We'll have to see if it actually pans out as a practical player in the mobile phone market in North America. I'm sure it will gain some traction over in China. And lastly, Hisense showed off a triple laser short throw projector. Hisense previously used just red and blue lasers to produce the image, but they've introduced a green laser, which they say now allows them to project 100% of the DCI-P3 color space, which would be impressive for any projector, but a short throw is even more impressive. Anyways, guys, that wraps up our day 2 coverage of CES. It's officially day 1 since the showroom floor just opened, but given that the week started yesterday and the press conferences started Sunday, it's kind of a gray line. We decided to call yesterday day 1. We're going to see you tomorrow again, hoping to bring you a 2-episode day again tomorrow. Definitely don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit like if you like these news videos, hit dislike if you don't. Leave us some comments if there are things that we missed, if there are things that you like about the videos, and we'll definitely take any criticism into account in producing future videos. You guys have a great evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.